All right, welcome to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard, joined with Forrest Vernier, as this is a Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet Comets. Bulldogs are able to win the Game 1 by mercy ruling the Comets 12 runs to nothing. Let's see if they can repeat that offensive master class, as this will be number 28, Carson Bagelman, being the first hitter of the day, as she's safe. What are you feeling about this matchup so far, Forrest?
Well, first off, I hope everyone can hear me because we are having technical difficulties with my headset here. But I feel like the Bulldogs definitely have potential to win it in Game 2. As you can see, Carson Bagelman gave him a good start on the field single, and she's going. Here's the throw. It is not in time. A stolen base for Carson Bagelman.
She was able to steal 2 bases earlier in Game 1, as she's keeping up that. She's just showing off her burners, as this will be number 42, Taylor Gearhart. She will be the second batter of the day for the Bulldogs.
Not quite, but
this will be Taylor Gearhart seeing the ball well, as Bagelman tries to steal third. Doesn't risk the biscuit, elects to stay at second. 3-0 count here for number 42, Taylor Gearhart, as she looks to get walked.
That's a foul ball down the third base line.
We'll have a pitcher change here. This is a different pitcher than what we had in Game 1. This is number 33, Brianna Gitchell. As earlier we had number 90, Haley Henning, and number 3, Michelle Michelin. Let's see if number 33, Gitchell, can get it done, as that will be Gearhart getting some solid contact on it, just not able to keep it in bounds. 2-2 count of a runner in scoring position. This will be Gearhart getting ready to make some contact. Let's see if number 33, Gitchell, can get the K.
That's high and outside on Taylor Gearhart, the freshman from Pataskala, Ohio. Here's 3-2. Swing and a drive to left, and that's going to be a foul ball. That was close, Braden.
Indeed it was. She's just been getting the right amount of contact. She's just been getting the power. She just has to keep it in bounds, trying to just keep that swing straight. Let's see if number 33, Brianna Gitchell, can start off her day with a K, as she is unable to get the K with number 28, Carson Bagelman. But that is some solid contact to left field, as they're saying that's an yep, they're saying that's an out right there. 1 out to start off the top of the first. This will be number 2, Maggie Levier. Let's see if Levier can get that runner in from second. It doesn't matter, because Carson Bagelman elects to steal third anyways. Smooth criminal.
That's her second stolen base in this inning.
She stole second. She stole third. I don't know if she's trying to risk the biscuit and steal home, though, however. Let's see if Gitchell can get her K. She is so far able to force the frozen contact from number 42, Taylor Gearhart. Let's see if she can repeat that process. So far, it's a 2-0 count. Ball far outside the zone. It is now a 3-0 count. Levier seeing the ball phenomenally well, as this will be number 33, Gitchell, trying to get her first K of the day.
And that'll be a 4-pitch walk to Maggie Levier. And the Bulldogs will have runners at the corners with only 1 out. And here's Haley DeChalk.
Haley DeChalk, a big part of their offense against Heidelberg University, as she was able to drive in 6 RBIs in Game 2. Let's see if she can keep up that offensive streak here in Game 2, as this will be Levier able to steal second effortlessly, as so far they've just elected to not even risk the biscuit, not even try to throw it their way, as Bulldogs are able just to steal it effortlessly. This will be the Chalk getting ready for their at-bat, as she's seeing the ball phenomenally well. So far, it's a 2-0 count. Let's see if the Chalk can make that contact, as she has a runner in scoring position. She has a runner at second and at third.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. That is ball 3, and I believe for the second batter in a row, it has been a 3-0 count.
It has been a 3-0 count both times, as is Maggie Lavier was walked, and I believe this will be another walk right here, as this will be a strike. This will now be a 3-1 count for number 4, Haley DeChalk. Let's see if Brianna Gitchell can get that K. As that ball is high, now bases are loaded, folks.
With Peyton Russell coming up, the sophomore from Battle Creek, Michigan. She also plays basketball, as I've called some of her basketball games before. And she's very talented at both these sports. As she'll bat with the bases loaded and 1 out. Mitchell gets set. First pitch to Russell. That is high, ball 1. 1-0 on Russell as she bats with the bases loaded and 1 out. The Bulldogs only have 1 hit, which was an infield single by Carson Bagelman. Here's the 1-0. That's in there, and the count is even. A ball and a strike.
Peyton Russell getting in some practice swings, as she is, just trying to feel right. Just seeing the ball. She's seeing the ball well, but she realizes the offensive opportunity that she's in right now. Bases loaded, only 1 out on the board. She can drive in some RBIs, as she's trying to repeat the process like earlier. As earlier in game 1, Bulldogs are able to get that mercy rule, 12 runs to nothing.
2-1. Russell hits one to left. It is off the wall. Bagelman comes in to score. Here comes Maggie Levier, and she's going to score. A 2-run double by Peyton Russell. And that's exactly what the Bulldogs needed to take the lead, Braden.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed right there. Phenomenal opportunity from number 44, Peyton Russell, as that gets them on the board. She's feeling it as she's emoting on second.
Now here's Paige Stein, the junior from Ida, Michigan.
Brother, you're not play-by-play. As this will be number 25.
First pitch to Stein. That's in there right down the middle for strike 1. As Stein will bat with 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead on a 2 RBI double by Peyton Russell. Here's a swing and a high fly ball to left. That'll go foul.
As this will be number 8, Elena Craig, getting ready for her at-bat. So far, Bulldogs starting off the top of the first, phenomenal. Already driving in 2 runs with a runner on second. Let's see if they can keep up that streak. No, they got runners in scoring position, as that ball is smoked to left field. And that will only be an RBI single. We're driving in 1 runner, but that's all that matters. Runners on the corners now, 3 runs to nothing.
So here's Elena Craig, the freshman from Brownston, Michigan, graduated from Woodhaven High School, as she'll bat with runners at the corners with only 1 out, with the Bulldogs now having a 3-0 lead on an RBI single by Paige Stein. First pitch to Craig. Craig swings and hits one to the left. That'll get down for a base hit.
Russell's going for the, she just goes for the run. Just says, you know what, might as well. That has a phenomenal distance on it. 4 runs to nothing. Bulldogs with a phenomenal start to their day. As this will be number 12, Megan Lupu, getting ready for her at-bat. Let's see if number 33, Brianna Gitchell, can just get locked in for her Comet squad, as they've so far have 2 pitcher changes throughout the day. This will be Gitchell getting the strike, as this will be an 0-1 count with already 1 out on the board here for the Bulldogs. Runners at first and second. Let's see if Lupu can draw him in, as that will be a high ball right there. 1-1 count.
Megan Lupu is a junior from Oxford, Michigan.
As that ball is popped, and they go for the force out, getting out that runner at third. Runner still at first and second. It's just now number 25, Paige Stein, is out.
And that was a good tag to the base made by Valerie Nelson, the freshman who graduated from Thief Lake High School.
As that'll be Mackenzie Johnson. Not getting the contact that she was looking for. Sends the ball right to the second baseman, getting the force out. Ending the inning. 4 runs to nothing right here for the Bulldogs, as the Comets look to answer back with offense of their own. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years.
And welcome back, folks, to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard. Joined with me is Forrest Vernier as we are broadcasting Game 2 of this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. So far, the Bulldogs are leading Game 2, 4 runs to nothing, as this will be number 20.
Maddie Bailey, the senior from Brandywine.
In Game 1, she went 0 for 3 as she tries to look for her first hit of the day, as this will be number 89, Abby Patton, a junior from Greenwood, Indiana, pitching. Let's see. Sorry, Illinois. I don't know. I do not know my states very well. I apologize for that, folks, but that will be a 1-2 count. That is something I do know, as this will be number 20, Maddie Bailey. Still at bat with a 1-2 count, looking to stay alive, trying to get some offense going for the Comets.
It's all right, Braden. I've been there too. No worries.
Brain's a little bit fried because it is finals week. Hope everybody is having some luck on that. Hope everybody is just going through that effortlessly, almost as effortlessly as that K right there from number 89, Abby Patton. Looking to get her first K of the day, as this will be number 89, Hannah Cron. Cron. I was right.
89 versus 89. Let's see who wins this matchup. There's a fly ball in the center field. Going back is Megan Lupu, and it's gone, a home run.
That ball was smoked. A little bit effortless right there. 89 against 89, like what you were talking about. How do you do? Number 89, Hannah Cron. Great way to start it off for the Comets, as that is secondly their second hit of the day, and their second hit of the day is a home run. This will be number 11, Number 11, Autumn Wallington. Let's see if she can keep this offense streak going for the Comets, as they only got one out on the board to start off the bottom of the first. Not looking to get mercy ruled again, as they have some life in them, as this will be number 89, Abby Patton, looking to get a K. As that will be a strike right there. 0-1 count. Abby Patton looking to send that pitch. That is a frozen rope kind of pitch right there.
Whoa, absolutely. That was an awesome breaking ball by Abby Patton. It looked like it just floated and then dropped right into the zone.
I mean, that was just, you couldn't make anything up like that. As now it's a 1-2 count, as number 11 Autumn Wallington looks to stay alive here. Earlier in game 1, she went 0 for 2. As she's looking to get her first hit of the day.
That's a ground ball to second for Jenna Marasco.
And Peyton Russell is able to get that one effortlessly. 2 outs on the board for the Comets, as this will be number 44, Maddie Acom, getting ready for her at bat, as she was the only person on the Comets to get a hit in game 1. She was able to get a solid double. Thought that would get the offense going for the Comets, but it seems they got them going here in game 2. 4 runs to 1. Bulldogs still with the 3-run lead, as this will be Abby Patton looking to close out this inning. That ball is popped right to third baseman, as that one's a close call.
I believe that was a foul ball.
All right, they're saying that one is foul right there, as number 44, Maddie Acom, is sent right back to the batter's box. 1-1 count, 2 outs on the board here for the Comets, as they're looking to keep up that offense.
Here's the 1-1 from Patton. Swung on a miss, and another good breaking ball. That was pure juice right there.
I mean, it was just mind-boggling kind of ball right there. A little bit lost in the sauce looking at it, as it had that kind of break. As this will be Abby Patton forcing that weak ball out of just foul. But still, number 44, Maddie Acom, was still able to make some contact on it, get some pop.
What a coincidence. 44 hitting it over and having it grabbed by number 44.
A lot of mirror matchups in this game 2. Let's see if we can see a little bit more coincidences like that. But until then, it is now a 2-2 count. Number 44, Maddie Acom, looking to stay alive here.
Patton gets set on the mound. Count is even 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball. That's going to go foul out of play. So the count's still 2-2 on Acom. She is a sophomore from Messick.
2-2 count still, as this will be Maddie Acom staying alive, as this is Patton getting ready for the pitch. Sends it, swing and a miss.
They'll have to throw to first to confirm the strikeout, but the Comets got only 1 run on the solo home run by Hannah Cron, as we will go to the second inning. Bulldogs lead 4-1. This is the home of Adrian College Sports.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community.
Welcome back to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard. Joined with me is Forrest Vernier, as we are commentating over this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. So far, Bulldogs are leading this one 4 runs to 1. But last inning, we're able to see a bomb from the Comets. What a phenomenal opportunity for them. As that was, I believe, number 89, Hannah Cron.
So here's Carson Bagelman, who grounds it to second, and she grounds out to start the second. So here's Taylor Gerhardt.
Not the offensive consistency that we were expecting from number 28, Carson Bagelman. As last game, she went 3 for 3. But that's all right. She still has had a phenomenal impact on this game so far.
As that first pitch was inside, almost hit her foot.
Yeah, to dodge that one perfectly, as that one barely nicked her. Phenomenal. I'm just thankful that missed her, as this will be Gitchell getting ready for another pitch, as that will be a low again, 2-0 count, as she's looking to find a zone. So far, she's been able to force the frozen contact, as like what that means is the ball will just be frozen up in the air, kind of no spin on it. But that was a phenomenal pitch right there, had some phenomenal break, as that will be a 2-1 count. This will be number 42, Taylor Gerhardt, just trying to get on base, as there's already one out on the board to start off this top of the second. Ball is popped right to left field, just out of bounds.
Count now 2-2 on Taylor Gerhardt. One out here in the second. Bulldogs have a 4-1 lead. They had a wild first inning, scoring in 4 runs.
Right.
They have 4 hits.
And also seeing number 28, Carson Bagelman, able to steal second and third. That is a phenomenal way to start off. But this might be another ground out right here. But I believe that Taylor Gerhardt was safe. Barely beats the count. Phenomenal effort right there from the Bulldogs as they stay alive. 4 runs to nothing. Sorry, 4 runs to 1. As this will be number 2, Maggie Levier, trying to advance that runner from first. As this will be already 1 out on the board. Let's see if Gitchell can get the K. As this will be Gerhardt able to steal second effortlessly after that error. Ball sent a little bit too high for the catcher to be able to get a clean catch on that. A little bit too high for number 89, Hannah Cron. Gitchell getting ready for the pitch, as she's just trying to get that momentum going. Is like once you get that muscle memory going, you're set for the rest of the game. But so far, that is I believe a 1-0 count for number 2, Maggie Levier.
Here's the 1-0. Runners going, Cron, and she will not make a play, as that's back-to-back stolen bases. And for the second inning in the row, a Bulldog player has stolen both second and third base.
I mean, it's just been a little bit too easy for them, as the Comets don't even attempt to make the throw. And when they do, it's a little bit rushed, leading to the error. And this might just be an RBI single for number 2, Maggie Levier, as number 42, Taylor Gerhardt, is drawn in. Phenomenal offensive opportunity for the Bulldogs. It is now 5 runs to 1. 4-run lead for the Bulldogs, as this is now be number 4, Haley DeChalk, getting ready for her at bat.
Yeah, I could hear head coach Kaylee Fox say, let's go forward, but that's a grounder to short. They'll get the force at second. That's all they'll have. So Haley DeChalk will reach on a fielder's choice. So here's Peyton Russell, who had a 2-run double back in the first, as she'll take her second at bat.
In Game 1, she was 1 for 3 with a single. Let's see. She's already having a phenomenal Game 2 compared to Game 1. Let's see if she can just keep up that offensive streak. As she saw that ball well, she noticed that ball was high in the zone. 1-0 count, 2 outs on the board for the Bulldogs. As this will be Haley DeChalk, almost using the bag as like a block, almost like in track when you're a sprinter. Great implementation of that, as Payne Russell looks to smoke this ball.
Here's the 1-1 to Russell. Russell swings and hits one down the left field line. Foul, and the count will be 1-2. So far, it's been 5 runs, 6 hits for the Bulldogs, 1 run and only 1 hit for the Comets. Here's the 1-2 to Russell. Swing and another foul.
As you were saying, there's only 1 hit for the Comets, but it doesn't. You would be surprised as that 1 hit was just a bomb to center field. I mean, those are one of the harder hits to hit in baseball, as it's usually the farther distance. As that might be an error right there for the Comets, and it is. Peyton Russell able to get on first effortlessly, as now we have a runner at first and second.
So here's Paige Stein, who had an RBI single in the first. She'll take her second at bat. As I gotta tell you, I really enjoy the way she steps in the box right there. That shows true preparation and dedication. First pitch to Stein. That's in there for a called strike. As Stein will bat with 2 outs. And with DeChalk at second, Peyton Russell at first.
Slider a little bit deceptive there, as it looks a little bit high outside of the zone, but is able to sneak its way in there. But that'll be Stein able to pop it towards left, and that's just in bounds. Might be extra bases, as Stein is able to get the RBI double. This will be number 8. Craig being able to get drawn in, as this will be 6 runs to 1 here in the top of the second. Phenomenal job, as this will be an offensive opportunity right here for number 8, Craig.
So that's Stein's second hit and second RBI. And for those of you that recognize her walk-up song, you're a true fan of Ryan Gosling.
Anywhere else he would be at 10, but right now it's a 0-1 count with 2 outs on the board, as this will be number 33, Brianna Gitchell, right here, just trying to get her first K of the day, as she is so far just not having. She's just trying to find her momentum. She's just trying to find her move. You know, just like the Emperor found her new groove, Gitchell needs to find hers, as this will be Gitchell just trying to get the ball in the zone, as this will be now a 3-0 count with runners on second and third. Gitchell looking to keep the bases loaded, as this is not what you're looking for if you're a Comets fan. This will be Gitchell getting ready for the pitch. Ball just out.
No, that's strike 1.
They're saying that's a phenomenal slider right there, as I was bamboozled, a little bit lost in the sauce. It is now a 3-1 count. Gitchell looking to stay alive here at the pitcher's mound, as that is a ball 4. Bases loaded with 2 outs on the board. Phenomenal opportunity for Megan Lupu, as this is a you can't really describe anything else like a phenomenal opportunity. I mean, bases loaded. You're already up by 5 runs, 6 runs to 1. Let's see if they can keep up this offensive momentum, as we almost had a little bit of a double steal right there, but they got to realize that number 44, Peyton Russell, is still at third. So Megan Lupu did not make contact, as that will be an 0-1 count.
Here's the 0-1 to Lupu. Here's a swing and a drive to center. That'll get down for a hit. Russell scores. Here comes Stein. She scores. Here comes another runner, and she scores, and the bases are cleared. Megan Lupu with a 3-run triple. It is 9-1 in favor of Adrian College.
Adrian College are looking to keep on what they were showing here in game 1. Already 9 runs to 1 here at the top of the second. They're looking to keep up that hot streak, as they're not looking to keep. We're finally having a conversation between the pitcher and the catcher, just making sure that everybody's locked in, making sure that everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, Gitchell has just been throwing some heat right now, but she's so far been unable to find the zone, and when she does, it is a fastball middle, and it is like a hot knife through butter for the Bulldogs. I believe we will be having a pitcher change here. I believe this will be number 9, Emily Keeler, coming in Nope, this will be number 90, Haley Henning, coming back in to pitch for the Comets.
Now, did she pitch back in game 1?
Yes, she did. She pitched back in game 1 as she was the substitution for number 3, Michelle Michelin, as this will be technically their third pitcher change. This is bonkers here for the Comets as they're just trying to find that groove. As this will be Henning. She had herself a game in game 1 as she got 3 strikeouts, but she allowed 7 runs. I mean, a little bit of a devil advocate right there as she plays with high risk, high reward, as she typically keeps a lot of her pitches in the strike zone. Let's see if that will be the case here, as this will be number 27, Mackenzie Johnson, getting ready for her at bat.
And if Johnson shall reach, I believe Carson Bagelman is waiting her turn on deck. So if Johnson reaches, it'll be Carson Bagelman's second at bat here in this inning.
It's just a crazy stat to really think about, as this has just been a nightmare inning here for the Comets, as they're just looking to end it off, try to get some offense going of their own. But this will be Henning sending it, and that will be a strike right there. 0-1 count here for the Comets, as this will be number 27, Mackenzie Johnson, trying to drive in that runner at third.
Now, Johnson is a junior from Ross Township, Ohio. Fun fact, she is the president of her Chi Omega sorority as she hits a grounder to third. Long throw, it is not in time. The run scores, and the Bulldogs lead 10-1. And here comes Carson Bagelman as she, like I said, this is her third at bat in game 2, but her second one in this inning, Braden.
It's just phenomenal offense here from the Bulldogs as they keep up their offensive streak from game 1. Like, it's just they've been showing why they have gone 26-9. It's just they've just been showing why they are they're the leaders in their conference, and showing why that they got the stuff and they're all that a bag of chips. This will be Carson Bagelman sending a ball right to center field, and this will be extra bases. Carson Bagelman elected to go for third, as this will be an RBI triple for the Bulldogs. 11 runs to 1. Mercy rule might happen here, folks, if the Comets are able to get some offense going in the next few innings. Until then, this will be number 42, Taylor Gerhardt, getting ready to get some offense going of her own. So far in this matchup, she is 1 for 2 here in game 2, but in game 1, she was 2 for 3.
As she takes the ball upstairs from Haley Henning, the freshman from Saginaw, as that's a 1-0 count on Taylor Gerhardt. Also taking her second at bat in this inning. As right down the middle for strike 1 is Carson Bagelman. Just had a triple, and I believe that is back-to-back triples. Or wait a minute, no, that was an infield RBI single for Johnson.
Yep.
And then Carson Bagelman picked her up helped her score with an RBI triple, which was well hit to center. 2-1 on Taylor Gerhardt. Hemmings gets set on the mound. 2 outs. Here's the 2-1. That is ball 3, and Hemmings is a pitch away from putting runners on the corners.
I mean, so far for the Bulldogs, 11 runs, 11 hits. You can't really make up this kind of consistency every single time they hit the ball. You know that they're going to drive in a run because they've been seeing the ball phenomenally well, and also they've been making contact. But that will now be a full count here for number 42, Taylor Gerhardt, and this might be the end of this top of the second. Bulldogs able to drive in 7 runs. This might be the end here, and it's not. Taylor Gerhardt able to get on base after taking the walk. Phenomenal for the Bulldogs, as this will be number 2, Maggie Levier, trying to keep up that offensive streak as she is so far 1 for 1 for the day.
As Levier will bat with runners on the corners with 2 outs. First pitch from Hemmings. As she takes the ball upstairs, and it looks like Gerhardt wanted to steal but then hesitated and went back to first.
Smart play right there. I mean, you can't really risk the biscuit with 2 outs. I mean, yeah, you've already drawn in like 7 runs, but you can't. Oh, she's really thinking about it though. She's really thinking about it.
She was, Braden. It's like she was like, all right, do I go? Do I go? And then the pitch, and she's like, nah, I waited too long. Now the 2-0 coming up to Levier. That is in there for a called strike 1.
This will be Levier seeing the ball phenomenally well today as she has gone 1 for 1, trying to get her second hit of game 2.
2-1. That's outside for ball 3.
This will be Gerhardt, not saying if she should stay or she should go, but she is electing to stay at second.
Now the 3-1.
This will be Henning.
Ball 4, and the bases will be loaded again. But here comes Haley DeChalk.
Haley DeChalk so far today going 0 for 1, not her usual self. As against Heidelberg University, she went 3 for 3 in game 1, and in game 2, she went 4 for 4. So if she can keep up that offensive consistency, and as well as game 1 today, she went 1 for 2. Let's see if she can get a hit today, but so far she's 0 for 1. Now with an 0-1 count, let's see if we can see some offense from number 4, Haley DeChalk.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. DeChalk hits one to left, and that's a base hit. Bagelman scores. Here comes Johnson.
This is just...
Gerhardt, excuse me.
This is just mind-boggling. 13 runs to 1. That is insanity here for the Bulldogs, as that is one more run that they were able to drive in earlier. But earlier they were Bulldogs were able to get the mercy rule. Let's see if this will be the case again, as this will be number 44, Peyton Russell, coming up for her second at-bat in this inning.
First pitch to her, she swings and hits it foul. As this inning, the Bulldogs have just kept hitting and scoring, as that they have more runs than they do hits when you look at the scoreboard out in left. As that'll be an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Here's a pitch from Hemmings. Russell swings in another foul. And did that one land in the stands?
Yeah, that one landed in the stands, and people in the crowd are like, why didn't you go for that one? That one was almost hit somebody not paying attention. A little bit of a close call right there. Thankfully, they are able.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Russell.
As Russell sees that one phenomenally well, as that was not the slider that Henning was looking for. That now is a 1-2 count. Let's see if we can get this K here to end off this nightmare of an inning for the Comets.
1-2 to Russell. Russell with a swing, and that is going to be caught by the shortstop, Olivia Burt, to end the inning. But the Bulldogs come up big, scoring in 9 runs in the second inning. As we now go to the bottom of the second inning. Will this be the second mercy rule in a row? We'll find out soon, right after this. And we are back as we go to the bottom of the second inning now as Abby Patton will get back to work for Adrian College, as the Bulldogs have now more runs in this game than they did back in game 1, as they lead 13-1 over the Olivet Comets. And again, what a coincidence this is, as the girl who made the last play to end the inning now bats first when it's time for offense, is Olivia Burt the freshman from Olivet. First pitch from Patton, and that hits her.
Instantly hit by pitch, and I will be your play-by-play commentator, and I will be joined by my color commentator, Forrest Vernier, as this will be Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and Olivet Comets. So far, Bulldogs leading this phenomenal matchup. Game 2, 13 runs to 1, as this will be number 89, Abby Patton, just ready to throw some gas. Not ready, as she is able to get out that. Yeah, she's out.
And they got her at first.
That one, it was a close call right there, but number 99, Olivia Burt, was unable to get back in time. This will be number 29, Morgan Rachel, getting ready to hit for the Bulldogs, as this will be number 28, Carson Bagelman. She is just having a phenomenal day defensively, as she's just been enjoying her time with her teammates, emoting with her, just dancing with them. It's just they're having a phenomenal day defensively, because they're just like, they don't know if this will be the inning to change things around, but I have faith in the Olivet Comets. I really do, as this will be 13 runs to 1. Only one hit drawn in the game, but that one hit from number 89, Hannah Cron, it was just a phenomenal bomb towards center field, as that is another bomb, but this time it's a frozen rope right to left field. Phenomenal play.
So that was caught by, I believe that was caught by Mackenzie Johnson, as that'll be out number 2. And earlier, that was a good move the Bulldogs made to get Bird out at first, and a great tag too by Peyton Russell. Wow.
Truly was, as this will be number 90, Haley Henning, coming in for her first at-bat of the day. As now that she's subbed in for number 33, Brianna Gitchell, she is now in the batting lineup. Not only can she pitch, she can hit, but she was unable to get a hit earlier, as that is a strike 2 count right there. 0-2 count here for number 90, Haley Henning. Not the way the Comets are looking to start this one off, as this is already 2 outs. Looking to be a 1-2-3 type of inning here for the Comets.
Here's the 0-2. That is just off the plate, and the count is 1-2 on Haley Henning. Yeah, earlier she came into this game to take over on the mound for Brianna Gitchell. She bats with 2 outs. So 1-2. That's high and outside, and the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Abby Patton a pitch away from getting out of this inning and making quick work after the Bulldogs defensively got the runner out at first. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and tapped foul. And this at-bat will continue for Haley Henning.
Henning able to stay alive. It's just a phenomenal opportunity here for the Comets, as they are down already 12 runs here in the bottom of the second. Not really ideal, as the Bulldogs were just able to start it off hot, as that will be a strikeout for number 89, Abby Patton, making it look effortless, like a hot knife through butter. Ending off the inning, 1-2-3, as Bulldogs look up to bring up more offense on the board. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates.
All right. Welcome back, folks, to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard. Joined with me today is Forrest Vernier for this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. So far, the Bulldogs are leading this Game 2 13 runs to 1, as they're already halfway through their lineup because top of the second, they were able to go through their lineup almost 3 times. This will be number 25, Paige Stein, for her at bat, trying to get that offensive streak going for the Bulldogs.
Stein takes a ball upstairs from Hemmings. Count is 2-0 as she starts things off for Adrian College in the third. Here comes the 2-0. That is in there for a called strike.
2-1 count already here for Paige Stein as she's seeing the ball well. Number 90, Haley Henning, is just trying to keep up what she did in game 1, as she was able to get a couple Ks in that one. She's trying to get a couple Ks in here too, as she's down 12 runs, but that's okay. She could come back and she can force a few defensive innings, as that is a great start for the Bulldogs. That'll be Paige Stein able to get the single. This will be number 8, Elena Craig. She is a freshman from Brownstown, Michigan, and she went to Woodhaven High School. Let's see if she can keep up that offensive streak here for the Bulldogs, as she is so far 1 for 1 for the day.
As she walks up to the plate with the song I'm Just Ken from the Barbie movie. This is a grounder to second, out at second.
And they're saying that's safe. They're able to get the force out at second, but unable to get that runner out at first.
So Craig will reach on a fielder's choice, and here comes Megan Loop, who had a bases-clearing triple back in the second, scoring in all 3.
You can't really ask for anything better besides a grand slam, but she is able to take what she got, and she was able to get the RBI triple. Phenomenal offensive opportunity here for the Bulldogs, as they're staying on board. Already 1 out here, top of the third. 1-0 count here for number 12, Megan Lupu. Number 90, Haley Henning, sending the pitch, expecting number 8, Craig, to steal second. Doesn't, still making it a 2-0 count. Henning trying to keep it in the zone now.
Here's the 2-0. That is on the outside corner, about at the top of the zone for a called strike.
This will be Craig inching her way to second, isn't right back to first. 2-1 count, already 1 out on the board. Let's see if the Bulldogs could get something going here. She saw the ball phenomenally well there. Phenomenal vision from number 12, Lupu, as that is now 3-1 count. Looking to be a runner walked right here, unless number 90, Haley Hemming, has anything to say about it.
That is caught. Is that a double play? And they got both of them to end the inning.
That's a double play because of a little bit of a miscommunication right there from number 8, Elena Craig, but that's all right. Bulldogs up by a phenomenal portion. 13 runs to 1 here, but now we're going to the bottom of the third. Comets looking to get some offense going here, but don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard, and joined with me today is Forrest Vernier as we're commentating over this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. So far throughout this matchup, Bulldogs are leading this one 13 runs to 1, as this will be number 8. Valerie Nelson getting ready for her first at-bat of the day. She did not play at all in the Game 1 matchup, but now that the Comets are down by a lot, they're just trying to start anything new, as this will be number 8, Valerie Nelson, with her at-bat. So far, 0 for 2, as that will be a ball really far outside of the zone, but Abby Patton locked in.
Ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Patton. Swing and a miss. She got her on strikes. And that was another breaking ball thrown by Patton to strike out Valerie Nelson to start the bottom of the 3rd inning.
As we'll have a substitution in here. We have number 10, Caitlin Witkowski, the switch hitter. Let's see if we can get some offense on the board here for the Comets. It's already 1 out here. Let's see if number 89, Abby Patton, can keep up her phenomenal day, as it's so far a 1-0 count here in the bottom of the 3rd. 13 runs to 1, as that will be a bunt right there, as that was a little bit of that little bit of a.
Looks like that might have hit.
Yeah,
Levier, but looks like she's okay.
Levier got hit by the bat, but she eats those for breakfast. She gets right back up saying, hey, I'm okay. I just need me a second. Everybody needs a second after that, getting hit by a piece of aluminum right there. But she is able to get right back up, as this will be a number 89, Abby Patton, getting ready for her pitch, sending it to number 10, Caitlin Witkowski. Witkowski with the pitch. This will be her first at-bat of this matchup, Game 2 matchup.
Here's the 2-1 from Patton. That's a fastball, misses outside. 3-1 on Caitlin Witkowski, the freshman from Tucson, Arizona. The 3-1. Here's a ground ball, slow roller. Morosco has to hurry, but she'll throw to Russell for out number 2.
I mean, just a phenomenal hot potato play kind of right there. It's just you don't hold on to the ball for too long. You just let it roll to you slowly and just throw it right to your first baseman. Phenomenal job from number 44, Peyton Russell, to be right there to make the play.
Sorry to interrupt you, Braden. That was actually Elena Craig that made the play at second. That is right back to the mound. Patton makes a good play to end the inning. So that'll be a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left, as we will go to the 4th. 13-1 Bulldogs here at the softball field. We'll be right back after these messages from YouTube.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed.
Welcome back to Adrian College's softball field, folks. My name is Braden Packard, and joined with me today is Forrest Vernier for this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. This will be the top of the 4th, with the Bulldogs leading this one 13 runs to 1. We're at the bottom of the lineup now to number 27, Mackenzie Johnson, with her at bat, as that will be an 0-1 count for her to start off the top of the 4th. How are you feeling so far about this matchup between the Olivet Comets and the Bulldogs?
Braden, I'm feeling pretty great. I think the Bulldogs have definitely done a great job getting ahead of scoring runs, especially in the second inning when they scored 9 runs in the second, making an extension to their lead. But I think that, this has been a good game offensively. Abby Patton has done great on the mound. As here's Mackenzie Johnson. The fun fact, as I think I mentioned earlier, that she is the president of her Chi Omega sorority. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Johnson with a little blooper to left center. That'll drop in for a base hit. As she looked like she wanted to go to second, but hesitated, and she'll go back to first, as that is her second hit of the day. So here's Carson Bagelman, who is 2 for 3. Has had a double and a single.
I mean, just a phenomenal day here for the Bulldogs. I know it's on the top of the fourth, but this is Carson Bagelman's fourth opportunity to bat this game too. I mean, that is just phenomenal here for the Bulldogs, as they're not wasting any opportunities here for offense or on defense. As this will be number 27, Mackenzie Johnson, with the steal effortlessly. And now we have a runner in scoring position with 0 outs on the board. 1-1 count here for the Bulldogs, as this will be Carson Bagelman looking to drive in that runner from second.
Here's the 1-1. That's outside, 2-1, and Johnson taking a good lead from second. So yeah, Braden, I just want to say, you know, as this could possibly be my last game I'm calling of the semester, it's been an honor working with you, man. You've been a great friend, and you've been great to work with. As there's a grounder to second, that's dropped, as Bagelman will reach first.
I got to say, it's an honor to work with you as well, as my first ever broadcast was with you over a rugby game versus Davenport University. Remember it like it was yesterday. It's been a blessing of being able to commentate with you, as I haven't really been getting that much opportunity throughout this year. Thankful to get that opportunity today.
Yeah, it's been an honor getting to know you. It was fun having Livestream TV and video production class with you, as we got to learn other equipment besides being an on-air talent. You know, it's also important to learn, you know, the production truck, learning how to start the recording, fading in, showing the picture-in-picture, floor managing, working the cameras. So there's a lot to communication other than just broadcasting. Here's the 0-1 to Gerhardt. Here's a fly ball into right. That'll be dropping in for a fair ball. Johnson comes in to score. Bagelman is on her way to third, and she'll make it there standing up. And that's going to be an RBI single for Taylor Gerhardt, as it is 14-1. And Braden, this could be the second game in a row where they called a mercy rule.
I believe that will be the case here, as that'll be Taylor Gerhardt. She was thinking about going to second, as she saw that runners are able to get drawn in from third, and a runner now is out there. She was trying to get an extra base for herself, unable to capitalize. But this will be Maggie Levier able to get the hit, but that is out. Phenomenal defensive opportunity here for the Comets.
Yeah, that was a good catch by Valerie Nelson. It's like she just moved her hand to like over here, and the ball was in her glove, just like that. But here's Haley DeChalk, who has had a couple RBIs today. First pitch to her. Did that hit her?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. And for the third inning in a row, I believe at least the third time today is when the Bulldogs have had the bases loaded. But it's the second time that they've been loaded for Peyton Russell. And the last time Russell batted with them loaded, she knocked 2 in on a double.
I believe she's looking to replicate that same type of success. But until I believe before that happens, I think they're going to have a pitcher change here. I don't know here. I don't know, because they've already had a few pitcher changes here for the Olivet Comets, as not only has number 90 Haley Henning has played, but number 33 Brianna Gitchell has played, but also number 3 Michelle Michelin has played. I believe they're electing to keep in number 90 Henning.
Well, it looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter, as here comes Ava Ferrarelli, playing in her last home game. As for those of you that recognize this walk-up song, you are a true hip-hop fan, as that is Big Papa, played by the Notorious B.I.G., one of my favorite rappers. First pitch to Ferrarelli. She takes a strike from Hemmings as she bats with the bases loaded with only 1 out.
I mean,
Bulldogs.
I'm sorry
Go
about
ahead,
that.
Braden.
I'm sorry. It's just, you just can't make this up for the Bulldogs. I mean, having bases loaded with only one out on the board, I mean, you can't, I mean, this and Farrelly is looking to get walked right here. I mean, I know it's only a 1-1 count right here, but number 90, Henning, is looking a bit antsy on the play as she's worried about that runner coming in from third. She does have the speed as that ball is popped just foul. It'll be a 1-2 count here.
So Farrelly is a senior from Harrison Township, as I mentioned earlier. So not just her, but every senior on the Bulldog team today is playing their last, could be their last home game of their Bulldog career, unless if they come back for a fifth year or as a grad student. 1-2. Farrelly with a swing and a fly ball to center. It'll be deep enough to score Carson Bagelman, as that'll be a sacrifice fly RBI for Farrelly.
What a nice way to end it off. I mean, it might be possibly, like you're saying, it might be possibly her final home game of the season, so she's been able to play in not only game 1 and game 2. She was unable to get a hit in game 1, but now she was able to get a sac fly here in game 2. So she was able to contribute to her team, as there's now 15 runs to 1. It's just been insanity here for the Bulldogs.
And we're just getting word that we're having a pinch hitter, says Ashley Myers will come in and bat, taking her first appearance here in game 2. And that is going to be caught on a line drive, and another good play made by Valerie Nelson. She makes another good catch that came out of nowhere. But the Bulldogs get 2 more runs on 2 more RBIs as they lead 15-1 here in game 2. As we go the 4th inning, this is the home of Adrian College Sports.
And we're back, folks, to Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard. Here with me today is Forrest Vernier with this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. This will be number 89, Hannah Cron, ready for her at-bat. She is so far 1 for 1 for the day as she was able to smoke a home run here at the bottom of the first. As they're cleaning up the home plate a little bit, as they're making sure that everyone has the right amount of grip, making sure that everybody has the right opportunity. As this will be number 89 still pitching here for the Bulldogs. They're looking to have another mercy rule.
As this could be the last chance for the Comets because of how many runs that the Bulldogs have scored here, Braden.
I mean, it's just offensive masterclass here from the Bulldogs. You can't really... You can only like dream of opportunities like this, especially on such a beautiful day. Like, they obviously have plans after this game. As that is a swing and a miss right there. It is now, it's an 0-2 count here for number 89, Hannah Cron.
Count is 0-2. Nobody out yet. Here's the 0-2 from Patton. That is just off the plate. As she just misses on the fastball. Home plate umpire confirms the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As this the 1-2. That's outside again. The count is even at 2-2 on Hannah Cron. Cron back in the first had the only hit and scored the only run on a solo home run to center field. Here's the 2-2 from Patton. That is ball 3, and the count has gone from 0-2 to 3-2 just like that.
No, yeah, number 89, Abby Patton, is just looking very locked in right now, just trying to keep the ball in the zone. But that will be popped right back to Abby Patton, as that is just sent to the first baseman, number 16, Farrelly.
1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. So here comes Autumn Wallington. Nobody on. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 15-1 here in game 2. And that's a slow roller to Craig. She has to hurry. That'll be out number 2.
It's not looking so good here for the Comets. It is looking like a 1-2-3 type of inning, unless number 44, Maddie Acom, has anything to say about it. She is so far 0 for 1 in game 2, but in game 1 she is 1 for 3, drawing in a double for her first at-bat. Let's see if she can replicate that success, as she is so far 0 for 1. They're saying that was a breaking ball in the zone. 0 for 1 call right there. 2 outs on the board here for Acom. No runners on base, as Abby Patton is just having a phenomenal day. Even if the runner has been able to get contact, she's been able to force the ground out, heavily relying on her infielders, but her infielders are just playing out defensively. You can't really make up that, as now it's 0-2 right here, and this might be the end of it.
Yeah, the Comets could be down to their last strike. 0-2 from Patton. That was close right there, Braden. Again, that was just off the plate. Now the count is 1-2 on Maddie Acom.
That was the same breaking ball that she threw earlier, but that one was just barely outside of the zone.
1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. Farrelly picks it up, but it goes foul. Yeah, this has been a 15-1 game. It started in the first when Peyton Russell had a 2-run double, then Paige Stein had RBI single, then Haley to chalk. Then the second inning, remember Megan Loop, who had the 3-run triple. Here's the 1-2. That is way high and outside. And the count is even again at 2-2. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, Abby Patton trying to finish this inning. We're not quite sure if this will be the end of it or not, but we'll see what happens here. Here's the 2-2. That's a called third strike to end the inning. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Abby Patton.
Everyone's gritty right now. That looking to be the end of it. Nope, I believe we're gonna still have some more innings here to play. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back for some Bulldogs offense. Oh.
So, but even though they're bottom of the 5th, they still go to the bottom of the 5th. Because last game was top of the 5th, and it ended because, well, the Bulldogs don't need a bat because game's already over. So that's why the Bulldogs will have to bat again, and then they'll just have to play some defense, and then hopefully we can get ourselves out of here.
So after the 5th inning, it's done?
Yeah.
It should be.
As long as they don't score.
So as long as the Comets don't score.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as
All right.
Like, we can add more. All right. You guys want to go back?
All right. Yeah, we'll make sure to address that.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
There's so many.
Adrian College's softball field. My name is Braden Packard, and joining me is Forrest Vernier. We were a little bit razzle-dazzled as we thought that was going to be the end of it for the Olivet Comets, but it turns out Bulldogs need to play offense here at the top of the 5th and play a little bit more defense in the bottom of the 5th, and Olivet Comets need to not draw in any more runs for it to be a mercy rule. So we're still playing some ball here, as Comets are still very much alive here, but 15-1 Bulldogs with the 14-run lead here in the top of the 5th.
There's a swing, and that's going to be a base hit to center.
This is Wolf with it. That will be her first hit of the It's game 2 matchup. Phenomenal way to start it off. This will be 0-0 Felicia Bork.
Wait, no, that's Jenna Marasco.
Yeah, the Jenna Marasco. Oh, yep, they have it wrong here on this data website. A little bit lost in the sauce as they thought that they were about to substitute in Felicia Bork, but instead, I believe that will still be Marasco. Yep, now they changed it. They heard me. They heard me talking my spice, but that's all right, as this will be number 9 Marasco up here, staying alive here in the batter's box. 1-1 count here with 0 outs on the board. Bulldogs with a phenomenal 14-run lead. Henning with the pitch right there. It was a middle, but Marasco was unable to get the right contact she was looking for, sending that ball out of bounds. 1-2 count here for Marasco, and this is looking to be a K here for number 9, Nundy Henning.
Here's the 1-2 to Marasco. Ball low in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Hannah Cron. And the count is 2-2 on Marasco. She'll bat with Ava Wolf at first with nobody out here in the 5th. This is game 2, the 2-2 pitch. Marasco with a ground ball foul down the third base line.
Stayed in bounds for a little bit, but ended up still coming out of bounds. Marasco is taking into practice swings, making sure that that swing is straight, making sure that she can keep that ball in bounds. As this will be number 90, Haley Henning, getting in some rotation, making sure that the ball feels right. As this will be Marasco with it, as she is popping that right to third, and they're saying that's out of bounds. Just out of bounds, as Marasco is still staying alive here. Instead of a single, she is sent right back to the batter's box. Get a couple more practice swings, making sure that everything feels right, as this will be Haley Henning getting ready to send out another pitch. Runner already on first, as that is a way to start it off, as this will be a double play opportunity here, but they elect to not go for it, as that'll be Wolf out, but this will be number 9, Marasco, still very much alive.
So now Felicia Bork will bat.
Felicia Bork, now Felicia Bork will now bat. Now they got the analytics right. This will be number 90, Haley Henning, getting ready for the pitch. This will be a 1-0 count, as Henning is sent right back to the mound, as she's just trying to get that rotation that she's been trying to get all game. As she trying to get that breaking ball like number 89, Abby Patton. As that is just inside the zone. 1-0 count.
Yeah, this could be an emotional moment for Bork, as this could be her final home at bat in a Bulldogs uniform. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball upstairs. Count is now 2-1 on Felicia Bork, the senior from Hudson, Michigan.
Felicia Bork faking the bunt and then going for the contact.
There's a base hit to left field.
A little bit of a blooper ball right there as a frozen rope. But we got runners now on first and second.
As Bork is being greeted at first base by assistant coach Hannah Kapman, giving us the support. So here's Carson Bagelman.
She is 3 for 4 for the day. I mean, you just can't make up that kind of consistency. And in game 1, she was 3 for 3. So in total for the day, she is 6 for 7. I mean, you can't make up that kind of consistency from your hitters, especially from the top of the lineup. That's a good majority of the reason why if they stayed in this game and stayed in the lead. 1-1 count right here, 15 runs to 1. Bulldogs looking to run away with this one.
Now I just saw that foul ball land. If you look over there, right behind one of the shrubs at the plant services building, as hopefully someone will find it. Here's the 1-1.
A little
and
bit.
Another foul going out of play. That one's headed toward the parking lot.
A little bit of a treasure hunt later, looking for that ball in the shrubs.
Mackenzie Johnson's out there now. There's a couple of fans pointing her out to it.
As this will be number 90, Haley Henning, just trying to close out this hit. But that will be a frozen rope ball right to right field, and that will be a diving catch. Nope, they didn't make the catch.
The ball dropped.
Ball dropped.
It must have hit the ground before it hit her glove, Braden.
It did. That's what you really hate to see, is you really thought that she was about to make the play right there, put her body on the line, unable to capitalize, as that will be Bulldogs now with bases loaded. Not exactly ideal here, but I believe this will be number 50, Abby Hof, getting ready for her at bat. You know, we're just getting some communication here throughout there. Both sides, it's just like making sure that everybody is locked in. It's like, hey, I'm subbing in this hitter right here, pinch hitter. This is the person I'm subbing in. This is number 50, Abby Hof.
Abby Hof is a sophomore from Auburn, Michigan.
Hoff like the planet from Star Wars. Let's see if she has the ice in her veins, as we have runners on every base. Bases loaded. This is just a phenomenal opportunity here for the Bulldogs, as it is only one out for the inning. Let's see if Hoff can get it.
Here comes the first pitch to Abby Hoff. That's ball one. Now, if Abby Hoff gets a single, a double, or triple home run, any kind of hit, it'll be the Bulldogs' 20th hit in Game 2, as you can see on the scoreboard left. That is inside, almost hits her elbow. The count is now 2-0 on Abby Hoff.
Like you were saying, being able to get 20 hits in Game 2 is just
2-0. Hoff with a swing and a drive to left. It's way back, and it's a fair ball.
And they're saying that they're driving in everyone. They're saying, hold up. Stay at third. RBI double right there for the Bulldogs. How do you do? Now it is 17 runs to 1. 20 hits for the day for the Bulldogs. And here in this Game 2 matchup, you just can't make this up, as we have the Bill Nye the Science Guy intro, as we have this like certified hood classic right here, as we're getting in another pinch hitter.
And for those of you that recognize the Bill Nye song, you had an amazing childhood growing up in elementary school. I remember in my 7th grade high school class, my science teacher, played the intro to watch an episode, and a teacher, it was so awesome. One of the teachers from the other classroom came in and was like, "Yo, is that Bill Nye?" And he almost invited his other class to come in and watch it with us.
I mean, that Bill Nye just has that type of just feel to it. I mean, you can just watch it. You get to learn a lot about science. I mean, that's and we get to hear that banger once again. We get the dugout of Adrian College just banging to the tune. You love to see that, as everybody's having a great time.
And we're also having a bit of a dance break up here in the booth.
As we have Leonard up here getting some practice swings in, as she has undoubtedly the best walk-up song of the night. So far, it is a 2-0 count right here.
So here's Emma Leonard, the freshman from Troy, Michigan, as she'll bat with runners both in scoring position. First pitch to Leonard.
As we do as well have a pitching change here for the Comets. This will be number 3, Michelle Michelin, as she was the starting pitcher for Game 1, but she was substituted out for number 90, Haley Henning. But now Michelle Michelin subs out Haley Henning. Little bit of a mind-boggling right there, but that's okay. Not much of a mind-boggling as an 0-2 count, as that is a 1-2 count now for Emma Leonard. It is not ideal. Runner on second and third here for the Bulldogs. Only one out on the board, but still 17 runs, 20 hits. You can't make up that consistency. That might be hit 21, as that might be extra bases. Leonard is elected to stay on first, but that will be an RBI single. 2 runs drawn in, 19-1. This has just been a nightmare for the Comets. I mean, Bulldogs have just been all over it, all over the zone. 21 hits in this game, too.
So here's Abigail Chawak, the freshman from Carleton, Michigan. First pitch to her is way outside, and Emma Leonard is going to go to second, and she'll make it there standing up on a wild throw.
Runner now in scoring position for Chawak, and that is not what you really want. That is a 1-0 count, 1 out on the board here for the Bulldogs, as this is looking like a repeat of the top of the second when they drove in 9 runs.
So the Bulldogs have scored in every inning except the third.
It's just, wow. Just phenomenal offensive masterclass here from the Bulldogs as they are showing out for their last home game of the regular season. As this will be a 1-2 count right there, 1 out, as this will be Michelin getting ready to send that pitch. Michelin, as like Michelin tires, as that will be a 1-2 count right there. Michelin looking to close this one out, trying to get a K, as this has been another inning not to remember for the Comets. Ball popped, and this might be an error, and it is. Just not what they were looking for. Hit number 22, but they're not going to probably count that one as that one was an error. They will hit 22 of the day, as this will be number 16 for Ferrarelli. This will be number 3, Michelle Michelin, sending in that pitch and trying to get that runner out at second. But she elects to stay there. Runners at first and second, as now we have Ferrarelli here to bat. Michelin with the pitch, as that is a ball high in the zone. 1-0 count here, as Bulldogs are looking to close this out and run away with this game. 19 runs to 1, as Bulldogs have the 18-run lead. Comets looking still very much alive. It is a 1-1 count right here, as this will be Michelle Michelin just trying to get a K. Trying to get a defensive answer here for the Bulldogs.
Here's the 2-1. So this is the last home game for the Bulldogs, but on Saturday at 1 p.m., they will start a doubleheader series at Kalamazoo College.
Good luck on their matchup against Kalamazoo College, as the Hornets are having a fairly decent season as well. Not as good of a season as the Bulldogs, as Bulldogs are standing at a stout 26-9. Just a phenomenal way to start it off. After this one, there might be 20. They will be 27-9. However, the Olivet Comets will now be 3-25. Not a season to remember, but something to build upon, as a lot of improvement has been through this season.
As the Bulldogs have just scored their 20th run, that'll be an RBI from Ashley Myers, scoring in the runner, and it's their 20th run here in Game 2. Also Tuesday, May 7th, they will be taking on the Pioneers from Transylvania University. That is at Lexington, Kentucky.
as this will be number 21 Wolf, with so far 1 for 1 for this Game 2 matchup. As we have runners in second and third, runners in scoring position with 2 outs on the board. Let's see if they can drive in those runners, make this lead a little bit more comfortable than it already is. Already up by 19. Why not be up by 20? As this will be a ground out right there if they don't get it in time, and they do. 20 runs to 1. Bulldogs with a comfortable lead. They have a hibernation type of lead. They can just sleep all winter, and they can just wake up. They're still in the lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Adrian College's softball field, folks. My name is Braden Packard, and joined with me today is Forrest Vernier for this Game 2 matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Olivet University Comets. So far, the Bulldogs are leading this one 20 runs to 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. If the Comets do not score any runs in this inning, they will be mercy ruled, and this will be the second time today they've been mercy ruled by the Bulldogs.
So now we're just getting word we're having a pitching change for the Bulldogs. What an overall job today by Abby Patton, but taking over for on the mound is Kira Stacy, the sophomore from Macomb, Michigan, as she'll try to close it out. First pitch to Olivia Burt. She swings and hits it foul for strike 1. So Stacy has to do quick work here to get 3 outs for the Bulldogs to sweep the Comets in this doubleheader series. Here's the 0-1. Fastball in the dirt. And also Emma Leonard is taking over for catcher.
As we got everybody on the field just getting an opportunity to play, as it's been not even close. I mean, I would say the Comets had me in the first inning. After that home run shot from number 89, Hannah Cron, I thought, this was actually going to be a phenomenal game too. But it's just Bulldogs ran away with this one with not only an offensive but a defensive masterclass. And let's see if they can close this one out and get the mercy rule.
Here's the 1-2 from Stacy.
As that ball was clipped, didn't get the right kind of contact on it, as that will be a 1-2 count. Number 99, Olivia Burt, looking to stay alive.
Count still 1-2 on Burt, the shortstop. Here's the 1-2 from Stacy. Swing and a grounder to third. Long throw by Myers, and they got her at first. 1 down here in the 5th. So next up to bat is Katie Rugg, the freshman from Nashville.
This is her first opportunity to hit for the entire day, as she didn't play for Game 1. Now she is able to play for Game 2. Let's see if she can get the offense on the board for this Comet squad. As they're looking for something here, as this will be an 0-1 count. 1 strike already on the board here, as that will be Katie Rugg staring at it. This looking by it go by. As this will be Bulldogs looking locked in. Gets a little bit of contact on it, as that is foul. Rugg getting sent right back to the batter's box as she is trying to get that contact. 0-2 count Bulldogs looking to get the K here.
Bulldogs lead 20-1. They have scored in every inning they've batted in except the third. 4 in the first, 9 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 5 in the fifth as they lead 20-1. As I will be turning 21 tomorrow.
I wish you a happy birthday, Forrest, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. As it's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's been a beautiful week. This is be the Bulldogs looking to close this one out. Number 13, Stacy.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. 2 down here in the fifth. As Rugg strikes out in her first and possibly her only at bat in this series. And so here comes Michelle Michelin, the last hope for the Comets.
It'll be Stacy getting ready for the pitch, getting that rotation that she wants, rolling the ball a little bit as he gets ready for the pitch, as that is straight up gas, but just barely outside the zone. 1-0 count with 2 outs on the board here for the Comets here and on the bottom of the fifth. This is a make or break type of play right here for the Comets as they need Michelle Michelin to make the play.
So now at this point, any pitch thrown could be the last one today. As the count is 1-1 on Michelin, the freshman who graduated from Mancelona High School. Stacy trying to close it out. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball to left, foul ball, and the Comets are down to their last strike, and the Bulldogs are a strike away from sweeping the Comets in this doubleheader series.
Bulldogs looking to become 27-9 unless the Comets have anything to say about it.
Here's the 1-2 from Stacy. That is just off the plate, and the count is even at 2-2 on Michelin. As you can see Mackenzie Johnson running out to retrieve that foul ball. Now the 2-2. And another foul going the opposite way.
Is that'll be Stacy just trying to keep that ball in the zone as she sent that middle. And that is just asking to be smoked as it was just out of bounds by Michelle Michelin. As she can keep that in bounds, it will be the moneymaker. But until then, it will be staying at a 2-2 count with 2 outs on the board.
Again, the 2-2 coming from Stacy. Called strike 3, and that's it. The message is sent loud and clear by Adrian College. Hail, hail to Adrian, the home of the black and the gold, as the Bulldogs sweep this doubleheader series. And what a game 2 this has been. If you thought game 1 was phenomenal, just remember this one, as it is 20-1. As you can see, both teams giving each other the true sportsmanship and respect. But overall, this has been a great game. Braden, it has definitely been an honor to work with you. Not only you have been a great colleague and fellow broadcaster, but it has definitely been an honor for me to teach you the ways of calling games. And I'm glad that we've been able to work a handful of games together when we got the chance to. But anyways, the Bulldogs will win this one 20-1 in their finale season at home. But their season is not just over yet, as Saturday they will take on the Kalamazoo Hornets May 4th in a doubleheader series starting at 1 p.m. Then Tuesday will be the finale of their season, taking on the Pioneers at Transylvania University at Lexington, Kentucky. Braden, do you have any final thoughts here?
Well, I just wanted to say it's been a phenomenal season here for the softball team, but it's also been a phenomenal season for us commentators. It's just been a blessing here to be commentating here at Adrian College. Been a blessing here to be working here at ACTV and been able to commentate games whenever I've been able to. And as always, folks, stay hydrated.
Yeah, Braden, it's definitely been an honor. But your final stats for today, Bulldogs with 20 runs, 22 hits, and no errors. And the Comets have only had 1 run and 1 hit and no errors. Remember, the only hit was a solo home run by Hannah Cron, but that was it. As it was pretty much all Bulldogs today, offense and defense. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. It's definitely been an honor working with you, Braden. So basically, we want to thank you all for watching, and your final score: Adrian College 20, Olivet College 1. From Tyler Ackerman, Braden Packard, I am Forrest Vernier from Adrian College Television, saying thank you very much for another great semester. And as always, go in love and peace.